week on Luke and Sarah's Off-Grid Life, from 4 guinea fowl, we are going to have 2 by the end of the day. And Luke finally starts working on our vermicomposting toilet. Wow, little babies. And we buy our portable goat feds, thanks to our amazing subscribers.
Hi, I'm Luke.
And I'm Sarah. And this is Molly.
And this is Timmy.
And for 3 years we've been living off-grid in central Portugal.
We bought a huge piece of land with a few ruins to restore, including an ancient watermill down by this amazing river, with loads of boulders scattered all over the land.
Subscribe to follow our journey as we navigate the ins and outs of off-grid living.
Welcome to our channel!
Welcome to our channel!
And hello to all the new subscribers!
Yes, hi everyone and welcome to our family, our YouTube family. It's crazy. We've noticed a really nice increase in our subscribers, and it seems like just yesterday that we were celebrating our 5,000 subscribers, eh? And now we're like 6,000. Awesome! And also we're super happy too because
guess what we bought? Electric fans!
Electric fans! There's more to it than this, but we only got this one down.
We bought it a few days ago and we haven't set it up yet. We bought 2 of these. These are 50 meters each, and you can connect as many as you like together. So if we see that 100 meters, because we have 2, if we see that 100 meters isn't enough, we can buy more and add on to it. But hopefully we'll set it up one of these days, either tomorrow or the next, we'll see. Yeah. So thank you so much, all you guys who donated. We love you. Thank you very, very much.
Very, very much. We couldn't have done this without you. We did it in 2 weeks.
It's going to be so much easier.
2 weeks. And thank you so much. I'm putting all your names up here because you guys, well, you know who you are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because without you, we wouldn't have been able to afford it.
Solar powered electric fans. Now, obviously, we're going to have to try it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So
next
this
week,
says, no, what I mean is actually try it ourselves to see how strong it is.
Yes.
To see if it's working. Because what if we put it together wrong and it's not connected or something? We have to make sure it's connected, no? So what are we going to do? Rock, paper, scissors and on who gets electrocuted?
Okay.
We'll do it when we set it up. Or no, not now, later. Next week.
Next week.
Next week we'll rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to get electrocuted.
Who's going to try
Over
this
here it says 10,500 volts, so you always put a rock, no?
What?
When we play rock, paper, scissors, you always put a rock, no?
I reckon because he's bigger than me.
I'm just trying to mess with their heads.
Since he's bigger than me, he should take the hit, but we will see.
We'll see.
Let's do it as fairly as
First we'll look it up and see if we can. I mean,
if we can.
Over here it says it's like goats, dogs, cats, chickens, horses and cows. So if it's not going to kill a chicken or a cat, it's not going to kill us.
I hope it's not going to kill a chicken or a cat. And I hope, I'd rather try it on myself if it's going to kill anyone. Well, I don't want to die, but I don't want to kill my goats either. So,
we'll
let's
see
try
anyway.
it out.
So, make sure you join in next week and see one of us get electrocuted.
I don't know why Luke just decided this now. Okay, now we're going to have to do it. Okay, I better practice my rock, paper, scissors.
You always throw rock. Now you're going to throw rock, eh?
Throw paper.
Paper, okay. So we had a bit of drama with the guinea fowl this week.
Yes, it was going really well, and they were walking around and really enjoying it. But then I think the female decided that she's chosen the one she wants to be with forever, and then it complicated a few things in their little group.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we had 3 males and 1 female, as we recognise them through their calls, as the males go chee 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 chee, and the females go
come back, come back, come back. So we definitely have one female and 3 males. Well, had. Now I will tell you the story. But it was complicating things, and then for a while they split into 3 in one group and then 1 alone. But the menage a trois wasn't really working. No. This was complicating life even more. And then one of them disappeared for all day and then coming back at night. But he always came back. And then they decided, I think they decided it wasn't working, and they kind of split into pairs, so they were going around in pairs. But then that didn't work either till 3 or 4 days ago, and they had a huge row. There was screaming and yelling. It was really good. It was horrible, actually. And we saw one of them just screaming and racing off the land, and we never saw him again. He never came back. And the couple are really happy going around together, and just they go in and they beat the other one up every night.
Yeah, so, and now the other one is doing the same thing.
Yes.
So he's leaving all day or staying in the coop on his own. So now we've decided to cull him and eat him, because we have a feeling that he's going to do exactly the same as the other male
and we're going to
just leave. So there's no point. We did look up on the right age to cull them, and it's 14 to 16 weeks, I think.
And
so
he's the right age.
Perfect age. So this will be the only guinea fowl we'll be eating, basically.
Yeah, unless they have babies anyway.
Yeah, eventually, but these now we'll keep, eh?
But yes, I mean, we didn't really, it would have been nice to keep him, obviously, but they do go around in pairs, and this wasn't
I think they mate for life, so I guess if there's 2 males here without a partner, there's no point in them staying here, eh?
And I think once they leave, no offense to the one who left, but he's not gonna find a partner. I mean, how far is he gonna go before he gives up? I don't know, but
I'm sure a hunter will get him.
Or a hunter. But this for us is the right decision. I don't know if any of you guys do not agree with this. We're gonna kill him humanely. We definitely will not show any of this stuff, but living off grid and trying to be self-sustainable and meat eaters, this is what happened. If it wasn't for Luke, I'd be a vegetarian.
No, you would buy your own meat, because you love meat all the time. You were worse than me. Today I just broke its neck instead of, sorry guys, but you know, this is the reality of life if you're a meat eater.
Yep.
At least yeah, it's not store-bought, you know. But yeah, normally I just chop its head off the chickens with an axe, but this time I had to look online and to break its neck, and I did it instantly. It was awesome, and at least, you know, it's not as, you know, blood everywhere.
Yeah, because Luke has nightmares sometimes, even though he knows it didn't last long, eh, Luke?
Yeah, you just, I don't know, get flashes.
Don't worry, we're not going to show you anything.
It's not a pleasurable experience, you know, but it was good. It was okay today.
Awesome. Okay, that's over now.
Keep plucking it.
Okay, enjoy plucking. So on to the next thing, which is super exciting and very, very hard work. Luke. So I'm gonna, we're going to. Yeah,
I'm building a vermicomposting toilet. I've already started it. I've filmed it already. So over to me.
On another piece
next
of
to the
land.
vermicomposting toilet. Hey guys. So today I found out that my parents are going to visit for a week or 2 in June. So it's about time I finished building my vermicomposting toilet, because my dad said he is not using a normal composting toilet. Oh well, I did start building it for them before the corona hit. For them, I mean for us, but mostly for them to use, because they want a normal flushing toilet. But when corona hit, they had to cancel their flights, so did some of my friends, and we kind of left it alone because we're really fine with using the normal composting toilet. So I had a look on, I did follow the instructions of this site. I'll put the link in the description of vermicompostingtoilet.net. Which has all the information on how to build it, how it works, everything. It's really, really a good site. Highly recommend it. But when I went on today, they have updated a part of the build. Now the bit that they updated is inside this IBC tank. So we're on the inside now. So the mulch was up to here. So then I've got this and that, and then underneath was full of rocks and gravel, and I've got bricks here, so if anything sinks down it doesn't go in like that, but water still passes. Okay, so that's the exit of the IBC. So what I need is a pipe over here with an elbow, and you put holes in that pipe as well, so if there's any water here it can go out. And then it goes to like 110 millimeter pipe that goes up all the way like that till about here, wrapped in agricultural fleece. So if there's a layer of leaves and it blocks the water to go down into here, there's that pipe and your worms won't drown. That's the new modification for the vermicomposting bin. So I'm going to have a rummage through my pipes and stuff, I'm not quite sure if I have everything I need. If not, I'll have to go shopping, but yeah, let's do this. All right, so thankfully I didn't have to go to the shops because I'm Maltese, because I managed to patch together a reducer from, this is a 90 pipe to a 50 elbow, kind of. Yeah, look at that, classic Malta. Cowboy plumbers unite. Now we're going to drill a bunch of holes, cover it in agricultural fleece so nothing gets through and blocks it, and put some on the top as well. And it's basically act like a snorkel where the water can go in and worms and mulch don't.
We have been putting bloopers on our videos for quite some time now, but we don't mention them. I don't know if you guys watch till the end, but if you do, there's bloopers on quite a few of our videos now. But I decided to mention it today because they are really, well, I found them super funny. And they have to do with Luke's terrible safety.
So that's going to be like that. So if any water collects here, it'll be able to come in from those holes. So now we can start putting holes in this. Clean off all those bits of PVC. Okay, so now I've got all my holes done. I used a 10mm drill bit, 20 by 6, so about 120 holes. That was fun. Now to wrap this in manta thermica, just so nothing gets into it. You don't have to, apparently don't have to do the bottom bit, because that's going to be in the gravel. But I think I'll just do the whole thing, might as well. No harm done, I think. So I'll just wrap this up like a present. And there you have it. Big ass pipe. Okay, so in we go. Hey Molly, what are you looking at? What's Daddy doing going into the toilet? Hello Molly. Molly's nose is over there. Okay, so this can go in here. Like I said, it doesn't need to be watertight. And it says on the site, it says to keep it in place with string, but it's pretty solid just because I've got these bricks here that I put so nothing gets there. Put these back in. That will also help keeping the pipe in place. That. Pretty solid, it's not bad. Lay this mesh down. Whoops. And I've got these bricks. No green. No green. Alrighty, I just picked up the worms I ordered from biorecycle.pt. They were 35 euros for half a kilo for 1,000 worms, which is just about enough to start your vermicomposting bin apparently. So before I put them in, I just want to soak all the mulch so it's nice and damp because it's been sitting there for a year pretty much. As you can see, yesterday I dug quite a bit. Still have quite a bit to go. I would say that's about 20-30 centimeters, maybe 20. Wishful thinking it was 30. But yeah, I have to go 50, eh? Scooby-Dooby-Dooby! Yes, they're still alive. Alright, that's 1,000 worms. So I'm just going to put them directly in the middle where the toilet flushes into. Show your new home, guys. Nice and moist. Let's close this up. We can close. Here. Back to good digging. Molly, you're going to help me today. Now that we have the camera on. Yesterday she came back from her walk. It's really crazy. She was just going around digging. but we didn't have time to get the camera because the memory card was full, and to change it took ages. So Molly, come.
Molly, good.
You're gonna come and help Daddy.
Daddy do the digging.
Come and help Daddy. Come. Good,
Good girl.
Good girl. Loosen that soil for Daddy.
Oh,
Look
wow,
there,
good job.
More this way, Molly. Good girl. Dig. Good girl. Get it, Molly. Get it. I'll just kick back then, I guess. Who doesn't love a day with the shovel?
So on the Molly loosen.
Okay, time for a time lapse. Alrighty, I think that's close enough. Let's just see how deep it actually is, the level of the pipe. And that's 54 centimeters over there. So it's pretty much level, maybe not so much the sides, but before I commit too much and dig every single bit out, I need to determine the size of my mulch pit or green filter. My next move is to do a soil percolation test. So it says to dig a hole 30 by 30 by 30, a square, fill it with water, wait for it overnight to go down so it's really wet, you know, so you can kind of simulate normal weather. And then we'll do the test the next day. 30-ish. I think that's as close as I can get. Pretty tricky getting a perfect cube, 30 by 30 by 30. Well, that's pretty close. Is it ever going to fill up? Is that good? Is that bad? I have no idea. I have to look at the site again. One step at a time, sweet Jesus. One step at a time, sweet Lord. It's filling up, I think. Alright. I would class that as full. I can forget about this till tomorrow, and then we can do the percolation test. Since the worm bin is half buried, pretty much, half a meter, which is the maximum it says, and this mulch pit is basically a meter. Okay, this side is a bit higher because of all the earth I've pulled out, but I'll drag that out. But it's basically a meter down. Hey Molly, she can't hear me talk to the camera because she has to come. In Maltese we call her a fiswa, which is a wet fart. I don't know if you wanted to know that, but there you go, the Maltese lesson for today. It's a great word, guys, it's really a great word. We call her Inspector Fiswa. Right, so what I'm thinking, I'm quite worried that over time these sides will just fall into the mulch pit and it will become all soil again. I dug a pond which I plan to farm crayfish in, just in the front garden here. Originally we dug out the hole to pump all the water out of the well when we were cleaning it, so at least we had water till it fills up again. We had lined it with plastic, pumped all the water in there, cleaned the well, pulled out a bunch of sludge and rocks and stuff, and then I've just left it. And over the past 2 years, I mean, it's half as deep as what it was. Just all the earth, all the soil falling in from the sides. So I don't want that to happen, so I'm thinking of building like a retaining wall just all the way around, a square, like that. Obviously first I want to confirm the size of it before I actually do any cementing. And I'd prefer not to spend any money on it, so we do have a bunch of clay bricks. Molly, don't drink that water, it's all muddy. Don't be a silly fool. We do have a bunch of clay bricks by the ruin because I had dropped down some of the walls that were made out of clay because we don't want them. So I'm thinking of using them. Now they are covered in cement. I am not going to chip off all the cement to put them back on. We'll see how we go. It's going to be a bit of a cowboy job, but then again, I'm a cowboy builder, so I'm not going to pretend I'm not. See how many bricks we can get in here. Okay, we're at the other entrance. Okay, this is our entrance over here. Whoa. It'll be heavy. Too heavy, I'll drop them on the way. Here we go. Yeah. At least it's downhill. Whoa. Kind of downhill. Okay, made it. Just about. I think I got 8. I already forgot. I'm so tired. Might try 9 or 10. We'll see how we go. 20 per square meter. So 20. Oh shit. 20 times 8. 160. Fuck. Shit. So that's 8. So I've got to get 10. So I make 16 trips. Now we'll see how many trips, how many wheelbarrow trips fit in the car. So, 1, 8. 8. So if I get 8, it's 20 trips. Ugh. Don't like that number. I'll probably need a bit more. Whew. Okay, that was 4 trips. The first one was 8, as you saw. Then I went 10 to see if it's possible. Oh, and then I went 11. And 11, so I make 16 trips instead of 20. Ah, and I tell you, wow, that extra brick on the 11s broke me. Oh, thankfully, my neighbour, Senor Marques, gave me a few oranges. These are really yummy. They're the bitter type. So I'm gonna just sit on a rock, have an orange, some water, and a smoke. Hopefully, so there's 40 of these bricks plus the cement that's stuck to them. The car is already looking quite low. This road's pretty sketchy, so hopefully we'll make it. I don't want to damage more of the car, you know. If I have to, I'll take some out, put them on the side of the road and come back. So if I manage to get this home, it'll be 4 trips. There's Molly. Here she comes. Molly, Poppy. Molly, follow me, follow me. No, no, follow me. Oh, okay. Okay, I've only been gone 20 minutes or half an hour, I think. No more. Come, Molly, out, 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 out. I soaked it twice, so it's super well saturated yesterday. So today we can do the soil percolation test. So I'm filling it up again. So I filled the hole with water, put my tape measure, it was at 30 when it was full, and now we want to calculate in seconds how long it takes to go from 75% full to 50% full. Okay, we're at the 22 and a half, so I'm going to start my stopwatch till it hits 15. So that's started. So the first one, that was 22.23. So I'll go and write that down. My battery died just before it reached it, obviously. So I'm going to do this 3 more times and take an average. And then we'll put it into the equation. I'm not quite sure if this is good or bad or whatnot. But yeah, we'll see exactly when we put it into our equation.
Percolation test. So our times were 22 minutes, 23 seconds, 20 minutes, and 21 minutes, 28 seconds. And in seconds, that comes to 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 6, and 1, 3, 0, 8, which gives us 3, 8, 6, 7. Division by 3 equals 1289 seconds. And then divide that by 150 millimeters to give us the percolation value, so seconds per millimeter, which comes to 8.593. So that is our percolation value. Now the equation for the size of the mulch pit is A, which is the area meter squared, equals P, which is the amount of people using the system, times VP, which is our percolation value right here, times 0.25. I'm not quite sure what this 0.25 means, but it says that for wastewater that has received secondary treatment, like it will do through our worm bin, it can be reduced by 20%. So we'll change that to 20, which is 20% less. So that is 2 times 8.59 times 0.2 equals 3.437 meters squared, which is good news because my hole is close to that.
I've been taking these tijolos, clay bricks, down back to where we're staying to build that retaining wall. And it's been 4-5 days of doing this, 1 trip a day most of the time. I'm hoping that this is going to be my last one. I miscalculated, it wasn't 160 bricks I need. I've already taken 200. So another 40 today should get me close. I miscalculated because I decided to build around the IBC tank just so it's more insulated, and that wood was falling to bits. It wasn't good, so once I'm doing it I might as well do a good job. Two days ago I was here and I was filling up my second trip of the day, my second wheelbarrow of my second car trip, and out of the blue came a wasp and got me right on the nose. So I sped home for some ice, or frozen peas rather, and I cried like a little girl. I was really in a lot of pain, eh? Just till it kind of chilled out. I know I'm a pussy, I'm a little puss. But now I'm really scared. I mean, these tijolos with all these, I'll show you, with all these holes are the perfect habitat for wasps, obviously. So now, the past 3 days, I've been really careful. It feels like some weird game of Russian roulette, Jenga kind of thing. And once you get stung, like, you know, you don't want to get stung again so soon. If time passes, you kind of forget, but yeah. So yeah, hopefully this is my last trip, I'm hoping, because it sucks. You might think, why don't you just buy them? But we do need to do something with them. There's quite a lot. Doesn't look like I've even dented them and I've taken 200, you know. Yeah, so reclaimed clay bricks. it is a bit tricky building the wall because I've been building, instead of just bringing everything and then building, I've been building slowly, so I kind of spread out the trips because it sucks so much. And I didn't really film much of it because it's pretty much amateur hour, and it does make it difficult that they're covered in cement. I mean, I do knock off bits where I need to, but some of them are really like twisted as well. I'll show you. Well, these have been up since 1980 or something, apparently. Oh, look at that. You know, so when you're building a wall, it's very difficult to, but it's not going to be load bearing, you know, so it's not really important as long as it kind of looks straight. I wouldn't take a square or a spirit level to it just yet, but anyway, here's to my last 4 trips with the wheelbarrow, 1 with the car, hopefully. Please, let's do this. It is a beautiful, beautiful day for us. Overcast and cool. 1st of June, so yeah, normally it's like 30 degrees, you know, but apparently we have 4 days of this, of lower temperatures, so great time to get some serious work done.
This work that Luke has been doing, getting clays, has made him more in contact with wasps. And for me, when I've been lifting up and clearing around our area and the land, I've been finding a lot of centipedes. Now you've got to watch out for these ones, so I will tell you a little bit about them. These Megarian banded centipedes, and they are not fun to be around, guys. They are really nice to look at, but they are very dangerous. I've been seeing loads and loads of them recently, and luckily for me and for Molly, she hasn't been next to me when I do it, and I'm pretty fast and it hasn't attacked me. But they do attack humans and they do attack animals. And if they bite a dog, this can cause oedemas, I don't know if that's how you say it, and tissue necrosis in the area where it has been bitten. This wound can be fatal because the poison can reach their vital organs. These centipedes have 2 fangs that inject paralyzing venom into their prey. Ah! And anyway, and if it bites you, it is very, very, very painful. And the best thing you can do, apart from going to the hospital, because you should really do that almost immediately, is put ice on it, 10 minutes off and 10 minutes off. First clean the wound out to avoid the spread of infection, and then put ice on it, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, and then go to the hospital. I have read that you can put activated charcoal or clay to help extract the toxins from the skin, so if you have any around, that would be helpful. But anyway, if you see them, they're not the cute centipedes you want to be around. But I wanted to mention it in this video because if you guys are living around here, you know some harmful things to look out for. We have mentioned the processionary caterpillars before because I'm scared of them with Molly, and I'm mentioning this today because we're seeing so many of them right now, and it's good to know how to treat it and just to be aware. When I was clearing out the other day, I picked up the lid of the clay of Luke's tandoor oven, and there was the centipede underneath it. And I was very worried because as soon as I pick up things and move things, the chickens come to see what I'm doing. And Sunny came and she saw it. She spotted it straight away. I was trying to keep her away. And she's going for it. What the heck? Are you crazy? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sunny is eating it. Oh no. Oh my goodness, I hope it doesn't harm her. Okay, Sunny. Don't worry, I'm not going to take it from you. I'm scared of it. I didn't realize chookies can kill them. Rather you than me. So apparently, from what happened to me, chickens can get rid of that problem. I think, unless she was very lucky. When I'm doing stuff like that, like collecting leaves or picking up rocks, I'm normally wearing gloves. You know, at least there's that extra protection. So yeah, that's a little bit of information for you guys if you wanted to know it.
Hopefully I'll finish building that retaining wall and finish it all off. I want to plaster it a bit so it looks pretty. Before we go, I just wanted to say, a lot of people say, you know, that you meet a lot of weirdos on YouTube, on the internet and maybe through YouTube. But I just wanted to say that our experience so far has it's been absolutely amazing.
Been amazing.
We met Alex this week, Portuguese guy up in near Porto area, kind of. I forgot the name of the village. He told us many times,
the name of the village, but
apparently it's the capital of furniture. He said,
no, don't put me on the spot.
Sorry.
I don't remember.
But anyway, he's helping us with a few things, so thanks, Alex. And also, this guy contacted us on our Facebook page, and he's like, "Have you ever been to Palawan in the Philippines?" And I was like, "Yes, it's one of our favorite places, the Philippines. We've been there like 4 times, El Nido." And he's like, "Oh, I think I met you 12 years ago."
Yeah.
Tiberius, hello.
Hi,
It's so
Tiberius.
awesome that you came across our channel, eh? So thanks to YouTube. It's just some random guy we had met in the Philippines, you know. We just spent, I think, a day with him. We were supposed to go out on a Jeep or something. His son was visiting. I think he used to live in the Philippines. But yeah, and he contacted us through that. How awesome is that, eh? I love it when that happens. So yeah, nothing but positive things through YouTube so far. So thanks all you guys who watch our videos, who helped us put our videos out there for people like Tiberius to find us. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So that's it from us. Have a nice weekend, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. Have a nice weekend.
Next week on Lucas Off-Grid Live.
Luke finishes off the vermicomposting toilet.
Hopefully. And we set up our portable electric goat fence, and the lucky winner of a rock, paper, scissors match gets to get electrocuted. Yippee!
Yep, apparently that's happening.
It's going to be Sarah because she's going to throw a rock.
I'm not going to throw a rock.
Mind games. Hi, welcome to our channel. Whoops. Ah! Safety. Ah! Keep doing it, Luke, as well. Okay, let's see if I'm going to stab myself in the balls this time. Ah! Now I'm going to have to pick up all those pieces of PVC. Make a dumbo. Whoops. Oh no! 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 No!
But then I think the female decided that she's chosen the one she wants to be with forever, and then it complicated a few things in their little group.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we have 3 males and 1 female, as we recognise them through their calls. As the males go, and the females go.